They stand out through the mist of time. The men who claimed the world heavyweight title, sport's most prestigious crown. Jack Johnson, he, like Jack Dempsey, gave boxing showbiz glamour. Joe Louis upheld America's 30s pride. Rocky Marciano, the only undefeated champion. Ali, the legend who transcended sports. And Tyson, the man who promised so much. So which of these men will end the century taking his place among the greats?
Down the years, Madison Square Garden staged some of boxing's greatest contests. And tonight it's Holyfield against Lewis for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Both boxers have tried to stick to their normal routines this week, but wherever they turned, the media pack were waiting to pounce. The training sessions have been gentle, the hard work already done during the past 2 months. Wednesday, and Holyfield and Lewis were face-to-face at the final press conference. And 24 hours later, Lewis hit the scales, 31 pounds heavier than his opponent.
This is a tremendously big fight for a number of reasons. One is, in this day and age, we don't see too many unifications of the heavyweight title. Two, it's been 16 years since Madison Square Garden has been sold out. So if you combine the atmosphere of the fight, what's at stake, and the fact that it's a heavyweight title unification, not a middleweight, not a welterweight, but a heavyweight, it's tremendous. It's going to define the best heavyweight in the world. It's going to define the best heavyweight of this era. And what happens afterward, I don't know, but for at least one day, we will have one heavyweight champion, and that's all you can ask for.
What about Lennox, a few hours away from the fight? How really is he feeling inside at this stage?
Well, you know, Lennox is Lennox. He's cool, he's calm, he's collective. I think he's got ice running through them veins of his instead of blood. He's very positive, that's the main thing. Very positive and very focused, and you know, he's looking forward to stepping in that ring and stepping out of that ring as the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
Evander, sitting here in your apartment overlooking Central Park, not so long now before the fight starts, you seem extremely relaxed. Do you not even get nervous for this one?
No, I'm not nervous. You know, I've been doing this for 28 years, and you grow with the sport, and you realize that the person that grow with the sport, then the pressure never get to them.
Doesn't this one feel much different, though, because it's for the undisputed heavyweight championship?
Well, it is different. It is for all the marbles, but a fight is a fight. You can't let the fight become bigger than you. Thought the fight is overwhelming, and you don't do your best.
The big moment is almost here. How are you feeling inside at this stage?
Just very focused, ready. Anticipation is growing. Just fully prepared.
And what's it been like the last few days in New York? Countless press conferences, everybody wanting to talk to you. You must get fed up with it. You must want to get on with it now.
Yeah, definitely. I've done countless interviews, asking the same questions over and over. Now, I think these questions need to be answered with the fight.
How are you going to beat him today?
Just go out there and just apply everything that I know and basically come out victorious.
And at this stage, how are you feeling inside? Is it like just any other fight, or are you deep down feeling just a bit nervous?
I don't really feel that. I don't feel nervous as, say, you know, more just anticipation, wanting to get out there and actually do the job.
Holyfield in 2.
Yes, it's got to be Holyfield in 2, of course.
Dr. Leishman, Holyfield in 6 and a TKO.
In 6?
Holyfield in 1.
Holyfield in 5.
Same, Holyfield in 5.
You win here, and everything shows up in the physical. It's all in how one think.
It's not in any way, it seems to me, a grudge fight. Often on contests like this, boxers say nasty things about one another, but you and Lennox seem like sort of nice guys, and it will be a shame almost that one of you has got to lose. What do you feel?
Well, it's, you know, it's competition. No one really has to lose in a fight like this. One would do better, and that's just life itself. But it's how you do the game. It's the point both people give it their all. When both people give their all, then one still have an opportunity to come back after defeat.
And you have said this past couple of days you're going to win inside 3 rounds. Just tell us why you think you're going to do it so quickly.
Well, it's not so much of what I think is what I know. And by me applying what I know is what will allow me to knock him out in 3 rounds. And if I tell you this now, then Lennox will hear, then he'll try to avoid doing what I want him to do to knock him out.
Is there any way at all that Lennox Lewis can beat you?
Well, not this year, and not next year, and not as long as I box.
So you're going to win?
Well, definitely.
Lewis in 7. Lewis in 7.
First round for Lewis.
He has said that he will win inside 3 rounds. What do you think about that sort of comment?
Preposterous. Totally, you know, I failed to see who he's knocked out in 3 rounds. And for him to make that kind of prediction is kind of amusing to me.
Is he just saying it to unsettle you?
I doubt that. I'm sure he knows that doesn't really, you know, that doesn't really scare me in any way. He's got to be, it just puts me back into that same phase of what I think of him, you know, especially, you know, when this fight comes about, that he won't be practicing what he preaches.
What sort of fight overall do you think it will be?
I think it's going to be a good, exciting fight, especially for the public. I think it's going to be a sort of different phases. It's going to take different phases and go to different avenues because we're both professionals and we both can adapt to any kind of situation that may arise in it.
A couple of final points to you. Madison Square Garden, steeped in history. Is that really going to mean too much when you come to walk into the ring? Probably not.
No, I'm just thinking about him and the ring and just doing the job at hand.
What's your prediction, finally?
Lennox Lewis will be victorious.
I love Lennox Lewis. I feel that Lennox Lewis is a great, great champion, but Holyfield has predicted and prognosticated that he will take him in 3. I would be remiss, my dear friends in England, if I did not support my champion. So in the words of my champion, let the word go forth to friend and foreline. Lennox Lewis will bite the dust in 3.
Evander, what are you thinking when you look out over Central Park, a few hours to go now from the fight? Do you think about Lennox Lewis a lot at this stage?
None at all. Lennox Lewis is the last person that would be on my mind at this time. It ain't time yet.
When will you actually think, I've got to go out there and I've got to knock him out, I've got to beat him? When do you really start getting into the nitty-gritty?
Well, actually, I don't start that until they tell us come to the ring and touch gloves.
Saturday night fight fever. It all happens tonight, Madison Square Garden. Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield will have full big fight reaction in Sunday Grandstand tomorrow afternoon.